Welcome, 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 welcome. We are back on the air. This is your brother No Covers. I used to say coming to you out of the Port City, Wilmington, North Carolina. Can't say that anymore. I gotta say coming to you out of Bacama, Gambia, West Africa. I'm coming to you. Something told me it's time for me to get back on the airwaves, on the mic. Um, I got a feeling about this. During the month of Ramadan. During the month of Ramadan, I was in the month of prayer and studying and fasting that month. And this topic that I'm going to work on right now came up to me. And I was going to rewrite the book. And then something said, get back on the air. That's where you feel more comfortable talking. I'm a talker, man. I'm a talker. And y'all know me. Y'all didn't know me know I'm a talker. I like to talk. My mother was a talker. My mother could go. My mother was a writer as well, but she could talk. Man, could she talk? And that's where I get it from. I guess I like to talk. I'm a preacher's son. I like to I get animate sometimes. So I feel more comfortable doing it this way. I'm gonna get back. I'm writing a book right now. I'm still back to writing, but I'm more comfortable doing it this way. So I got a confirmation also today from our good sister Mildred Bethea. We had a conversation, and she texted me something, and I told her I had just been in my prayers lately with a scripture that used to be a song when I came up, growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. It was Jeremiah, and the song was called "Here I Am, Send Me." It was one of my favorite songs I used to sing. Here I am, send me, and I've been my prayer lately. Trying to figure out, God, use me whatever way you want to use me on, as long as I can keep my mission, as long as I can keep what I think it is you gave me. And I believe No Covers Gambia mission was given to me by God to operate and to establish. And as I'm getting it established, I want to keep him present in it. So one of the ways I can do that is continue to do the work that is what Sam would tell me is the first mission, and that is the resurrection of the dead. We call that the conversation that we have with the black man and woman in America. So before we get crazy here, don't think I've left America. There is no way possible for me to leave America. I am repatriating. I'm coming back home. I'm trying to make Gambia the place where I pass at. I don't plan to die in America. I plan to die on the soil over here. My children know it and they're okay with it. You all that's got a problem with it, that's on you. My children mean everything to me. My children, each one of them have co-signed on this move that I made. We talk daily sometime, weekly sometime. We talk on a consistent basis. Anything that's in my life, my children know first. Everything I've always done, there has never been a time in my life where any of my children have found out about anything in my life from someone on the street. They've always got it from me first. And if they disagree with it, we talked about it till we could come to a consensus. That's where it always been and it always will be. So anybody else that have a problem, I've already co-signed it with them and God. God first, then my family. It was God, family, and then me. God, family, me. I got that from Gail Sayers. I am third. God, family, and then me. I got these little things that I've always lived by, and I live by that. So they co-signed to this. So when I say not, I haven't left because my ancestors died in America. My ancestors slaved in America. My ancestors made America great the first time. So when folks start talking about make America great again, we only got to make it great again because you fucked it up. It was made great by us black folks. And if you want to make it great again, you're going to need us black folks. That's the part you ain't figured out yet. The problem is America think you can make it great. You didn't make, the only way you made it great the first time because you had 40, 300 years of slave-free labor. That's what made it great. America was made great off free labor. If I open a coffee shop tomorrow and you give me all the ingredients in it, everything for free. You give me the coffee, the beans, the special machines, all that. You're going to give me all that, number one. That's how they got that from Britain. You give me all that, everything you get started with. You give me the startup kit. So you're going to give me a startup kit, a McDonald's, a franchise, whatever. A Hardee's, a Kentucky Fried Chicken, a restaurant, whatever. You give me all the equipment I need. Then you turn around and going to give me free labor and tell me I'm going to give you the food to start off with, and I'm going to give you free labor, and I want you to turn this into a profitable business. Man, I'm popping the first night. If I got everything for free and I got free labor, the moment I close out that cash register, that's profit. Because I owe nothing. That's straight profit. That's how America was built. Straight profit. Straight profit. For years. It's debatable how long, 200, 300, 400 years. It's debatable for years. Let's just leave it at that. For a long, long time, straight profit. No deficit. Then you fucked it up. Going to war, fucked it up. Not taking care of the slaves once they got free, fucked it up. Not taking care of your own people, fucked it up. Not giving a decent education, fucked it up. Not giving health care, fucked it up. You were set. Could have been the greatest. It could have been bigger than Egypt, bigger than Babylon, bigger than Rome. You were set. Fucked it up. Because you were greedy. And you didn't know what to do once your labor was gone. Because you was used to it for free. So you didn't have a system set up to survive it. Fucked it up. You had a start over China. You had a start over Russia. You had a start over Egypt. You had a start over Saudi Arabia. You had a start over Japan. You had a head start over everybody. Fucked it up. Warmonger machine went around the world destroying everybody else, and didn't think the chickens was going to come home and roost. Now they home. Quacking. Because you messed it up. And you got us caught up in your mess. And we shouldn't be. And we only caught because we believe in that dream. And that's why I changed the subject. This subject that I'm talking about came from a book I wrote in 2017 called Beyond Obama. What black folks need to know before Trump finds out. And what black folks need to do before Trump finds out. It was a two-part. I got this concept during Ramadan, and I said I need to come back at this again. And this time, the picture of the two Kennedy boys and Dr. King came in my head, and he said, replace it. In my mind, it said, replace it. I don't think I'm booking now. I don't want you to think I'm going on a limb. But in that, what I was told, replace it with King. Replace King with Trump. And call it Beyond the Dream, what black folks need to do before Trump finds out. And that's why I have that picture there on this page of Trump and the people, the civil rights people, really they represent the integrationists. That's what that civil rights movement is about with integration. They point, and they pointing now. They pointing to Trump, because now he's replaced in the middle with the Kennedy boys. And the reason why I kept the Kennedy boys up there punching, because you all don't see that is how the machine is working. Don't let CNN News fuck you up. And excuse my language, please. Don't let it don't miss the message because I say fuck you up. Don't let it mess you all up when you get it twisted. There is no two-party system. There's one America. Don't you get it messed up and think for 1 second that Trump got in office just with Republican votes. Don't you get it messed up and think that Trump got back in office again. I told you this in 2017 if you got the book. It's still on Amazon now. It was called Beyond Obama. What we need to do before Trump finds out. He had 4 years to get this corrected and we didn't correct it then. Then we got 4 more years, things changed and we thought it was going to be better and we're right back in again. I told you then before he won, and I told you this time. When I came up with Exodus 2024, I said, anybody told me I was crazy. I had people come to my house and told me I didn't know it. They questioned what I was talking about. Explain it to us. Explain it how he's going to win, Daoud. And I explained it to him how he's going to win. Why he would win. Because I don't look at Trump's presidency as a mandate from people, even though it was a mandate from people. They're not operating on their own will. They're operating according to Scripture. I'm one of the people that still believe God is in control. Still. So I don't believe they're operating on a mandate or operating because they got the power. They got the power that God gave them for a time period. And that time period is running out. And if we understood that, we wouldn't be panicking. What we would be doing is getting ourselves in order so that when it runs out, we can take our rightful place. God. It's that simple. I can't get. It's hard to get us to see it. Our rightful place is in charge. There's a concept we came up with years ago called 33% rule. I use it in politics. I'm going to use that to try to explain where I'm going with Exodus 2025. 2024. He started off in Exodus 24, it's still 2025. It'll change every year. 2026 will be Exodus 2026. I'm going to keep saying Exodus. Exodus is where I'm at. We the children of Israel. That's us. Exodus. That's us. All through. You can go through it. If you're a Bible scholar, you can read that over and over again. That's all us. All us. All us. If you're a Hebrew Israelite, that's all us. If you're a Muslim, that's all us. It's all us. You read it. It's all us. That's all. If you're a Christian, if you're a Jehovah's Witness, that's all us in that scripture. In those scriptures in Exodus. In the Quran, it talks about it in a different way, but it's the same way. And that Pharaoh, that's the same. That Pharaoh, that's that same. Out there with the beast, the woman, it's all us. Revelation, the woman with the scales, the woman in the bay. That's their torch. Oh, that's us. That's all of it surrounds us. You have to understand who you are. God, thank God I learned knowledge yourself. Who I am. First. We will last, the last shall be first. First will one day be last, which we are, and the last will one day be first. We're coming back to our rightful place. We just gotta realize we the one screwed up. You can't take the original man and say you was the first and then unrealize that you the one screwed up. They got this man. You gotta take the good. Well, come on. Oh God, come and slow it down. So let me get to where I'm going. I got time. I got about 15 minutes left. I said I'm gonna do 30 minutes and that's it. With 33% rule is we did it in politics. It's 33% Republican, 33% Democratic, and 33% Independent. 34% Independent. The way it works is 33% stay Democrats, and we stay at the Democratic table. We run for office, we go in committees, we get involved. That 33% got to work. You just can't just join and be there. You got to get in there and get involved. You got to be at the meetings. You got to be on the chat links. You got to know what they're doing. If you're going to be a Democrat, that's why I like my brother Wayne Moore. He with the Democratic Party and he stay on it. I don't mind that. The one that pisses me off is the ones that just don't do any work will help him out. Go work with him. I sent him and Derek Anderson a nice text. And it wasn't being critical of them. I think I posted it to him or sent it to him. I wasn't trying to cause controversy with him, but I was telling him, no, you keep running that's your job. You do your job. I'm gonna do my job over here. The 33%. The 33% Republican or 33% conservative, you go over here in the Republican camp. And what you do is you get the same thing. You stay informed. I have been a conservative because I'm part of the 33% conservative. That don't mean I agree with everything they do. I'm just conservative. I'm a religious person at heart first, and that makes me a conservative. Some things religiously I can't help but be conservative about. Some things my conscience won't let me agree with. Certain things I can't agree with. My conscience won't let me agree with. My children will slap me. My children would cuss me out if I agree with certain things. Because they say, Daddy, that ain't what you represent. That ain't what you told us to represent. How are you going to be a hypocrite? So certain things I just can't get with. That's liberal. I can't get with it. So I have to go over here to the Conservative Party. However, when I'm over there, I'm working. Do you know, since 2017, I have probably gotten a text message at least once a day, if not twice a day, from Trump's machine from 2016 to 2025. I can pull up my phone right now. I got one today. This morning. I just got one this morning. I'm way over in Africa still getting text messages from Trump. Every day. The machine doesn't stop working. Every day I get a text message with instructions on what to do, what I should be doing. And that's how I'm able to know what's going on. Because I stay in the machine. Get a text message every day. It tell y'all what's going to do. How you think I do the buy low? How you think I do the buy low and sell high? I could tell you what's going to happen. There's a text message. The playbook is right there. It's open. I say this, say conservative, you stay in that party. You be active. That 33%. That's how we've been playing politics for a minute. Y'all gotta remember, I was one of the ones that pushed Frankie Roberts to run as a Republican. Why? Because we ran against Thomas Wright as a Republican because I wanted us to show how this worked. He was a black Republican. He was a black Democrat. That means that whichever way one of them was going into office, we still have a black man in office. If I got a black Democrat running against a black Republican, we still holding the seat. We just meeting in the back room behind closed doors later on. Discuss business. That's how they do business. When you got a white Democrat and a white Republican running, don't think they don't meet in the back room after the election over to discuss how they're going to do business. We should be doing the same thing. Easily. The 34% independent, what I need y'all to do is invest. You invest in them, you invest in them. That's how it works. Simple concept. Well, the same thing works with the Exodus 2024. I call it 2024 is now Exodus 2025, and 2026 it'll be Exodus 23. I'm going to keep pushing Exodus. Repatriation, I've been talking about this. That doesn't mean, let me make this clear. When I say repatriate, that doesn't mean everyone has to go. Everyone can't go. There's some of you that have health conditions. You cannot come over here and live in Africa. There's some of you have lifelong investments in your job that you have. You cannot up and leave in Africa. We don't need you coming here looking for a job. We don't have any. There are some of you that your children, you just can't let go. I got it. Families, you can't let go. I got it. You can't come over here and live in Africa because FaceTime don't work for you. You got to have that touchy feeling. You got to have that round the table. And there's some of you that actually believe that America is one day going to fulfill her promise of the dream. I got that too. Unfortunately, I think she's not. But if you still believe that way, I have no problem with that. We're going to work together. 33% of us repatriating, though, we don't believe that she's going to fulfill her promise. So we're exiting out. 33% exit out. Go. Doesn't necessarily mean you go to Africa. I have a brother of mine, I'm trying to get him to go to Belize. Because I got contacts in Belize. I'm on the Sister City Commission in Belize. I want a brother, I'm trying to get him to go to Belize now. Because there's a Belize African connection I need to link up. All about networking. That sister, I want her to move to Jamaica. Move to Jamaica. Establish you a mission or whatever, a church or school in Jamaica. Get you a non-profit in Jamaica to help out. Whatever you go, establish the business. Why? Because we're going to link up. Exodus, repatriate. So we got 33% staying, we got 32% out. The 34%, y'all go back and forth. You invest in the black businesses in America, and you invest in the black businesses like No Covers Gambia Mission in Africa. You help me get established over here. You invest in the school in Jamaica. You help them get established over there. You invest in the mission in Belize, or the church in Belize, or the restaurant in Belize that we got established over there in Belize. You have wherever we got in Canada. You invest, and then we all link up. Those hands that I got, that came from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Those hands that you see on that other banner, not that I had to recreate that, but those hands where the brother was reaching across and they linked up. The African hand, the hands joined. I'm going to put it online, put the link on so you can see it. Those hands joining together. That represents our unity. When she goes, I'm not going to say if she goes, and I know you say if. But for you all to say if she goes, let's just say if. I believe she's going to fall. America. I believe she's going to fall. But I'll say if for those that believe she's not going to fall. But if she falls, what are the Italians going to do? They got Italy. What the Chinese going to do? They got China. What the Japanese going to do? The Koreans. What they going to do? The Palestinians. They go back and rebuild Gaza. They should be rebuilding there anyway. That's a whole other story. I'm not going to talk about them right now. I might get to them later. I have a problem with that Palestinian issue. That's another topic for another day. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. They all got a place to go. The Mexicans, we're going right back across that border. She falls, they're going right back across that border. And taking everything they can take with them right back across the border. Trucks and all, trucks, the house, they're going right back across that wall. Right back across that border. Where you going? They not come. You not following them. They're not gonna take you over there. You're not going to Italy. You're not going to Europe. Where you going? Don't be like those blacks that were in Ukraine trying to get out and didn't have a place to go. You got 54 nations over here. 54 nations. Out of that 54, 44 of them, I can guarantee you, you're going to have a good time. 44 of them, I can guarantee you, they soon are going to open the doors for dual citizenship. 2 of them already have. And Gambia is right around the corner. Come on here with me. Out of 44 of them, I can tell you your money, your retirement money is going to triple or quadruple. And you have enough money left over that you can fly back and forth at least 2 or 3 times a year. Why? Because you've saved so much money off what you sold in America and made over here. And when she falls, your children have an escape right out. When she falls, your money is already invested and can change currency quickly. The China will take the lesson. They're not going to take the US dollar when she falls. When she falls, you're already established. And if she doesn't fall, you still haven't lost anything. It's just that simple. One of the things that we have to do first is stop arguing with each other. If you don't go with our particular concept, I'll go with your concept. As long as we're working together on both concepts. 33, 33, 34. The first thing we have to do, I say again, is stop arguing with each other. Black Lives Matter didn't last because Black lives didn't matter to us. We expected the whole world to respect us, and we don't respect each other. So the first thing that we have to do before Trump's find out is start mattering to each other. Black lives have to matter to us first before it matters to anyone else. That's the first thing that we as African Americans must do under this regime before they find out. The reason why he's able to do what he's doing, because we don't matter to ourselves. Well, What about brother? He cutting this, he cutting that. So what? He gonna do what he gonna do anyway. What are you doing? If he cuts health care, do we matter each other enough that we've already established in our communities places where our elderly can get food, shelter, clothing, and health care? Do we matter enough that we've established our black businesses and supported our black businesses in our community, that we have an economic growth, that we can grow whether the economy is up or down, we're still moving? Have we established our education system enough that he's cut the Department of Education and cut us out? We can open our churches and open our own schools. Do we invest in our education enough? Like we got weekend schools operating already? We've been talking about weekend schools for years. We've been talking about black schools for years. We've been talking about pulling them out for years. And we talking about failing because the educational system is collapsing. Do we matter enough that we get upset over a young man that's life is in danger now because he's killed a white male at a track meet, and we're up in arms back and forth over guilty or innocent, and we're going back and forth over whether he was right or whether he was wrong, whether it was self-defense or not self-defense, and we're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But are we going back and forth over Shaniqua, Kenny, Bebe, they got killed in the community among each other? Black and black crime, we've been talking about for years and we've done nothing about. But as soon as somebody shoot one of us, we're going to cry racism. As soon as this one of us going to jail, we're going to cry racism. As soon as one of us get in trouble, we're going to cry racism. But we don't love our race enough that we allow our children to kill each other. We allow the adults to kill each other. We backstab and kill each other verbally every day. We kill our own family every day. We don't take care of our own family. Then we want somebody to care for us and we don't care for ourselves. The first thing that we as black people got to do is we got to matter to each other. And we got to matter to ourselves. We got to matter. It has to matter for us. That when we get up in the morning, we're going to do something to help our brothers and sisters in our own community. We don't care. And we wonder why they don't care about us. Believe me, they can't make America great again without you. They know that. You just don't. That's the first thing. I get to the other four in a minute. Just hang in there with me. It's your brother No Covers. Till I see you again. Peace.